What is up, everyone? Welcome back, and welcome to my album review for Portuguese progressive rock band Needle and their debut record, Converge. Converge was released on 1 March of 2019. It was self-released. Converge is 20 minutes of pure, unadulterated sonic bliss. It is filled with gorgeous, powerful, moving, emotional soundscapes that are simply brilliantly crafted by the members of the band. Vocalist Soria Silva shows off such an incredible range, starting with opening track Misty Path. The journey that her voice takes the listener on is absolutely incredible. Her voice can deftly shift from vulnerable and almost delicate chest voice with a gorgeous vibrato into a harder edge, more powerful voice laden with conviction, which can be heard on Collision, Freedom, and the incredible album closer in her voices. The writing and compositional brilliance here is something special. Weaving modern progressive elements, semi-jazzy influences, metal chugs, and deft melody-filled soloing. The music provides a fantastic backdrop for the absolutely stellar vocal performances that the listener is treated to on this record. The 5 band members: Soria on vocals, Luis Casa, Tiago Sosa on guitar, Kevin Moda on bass, and Xavier Arulio on drums, are absolutely at the top of their game. Both guitar players add fantastic riffs as well as accent lines. The bass player, Kevin Moda, is absolutely stellar with his presence, his pocket awareness, incredible fills and bass runs, and he really glues many of the sections in the track together, while the guitar players are handling more of an accent role and providing soundscapes as opposed to holding down the bass line of the track. Drummer Xavier Arulio is fantastic. He has such a fantastic sense of awareness of what he wants to do in a track, whether it be sitting in the pocket, gluing together with his bass player, or accenting or filling or providing a more aggressive percussive element like in the mid part of the last track in her voices. These tracks are so easily accessible to a fan of progressive music, especially a fan of female or softer vocals, both be it male or female. If you are looking for an emotional, well played, well written EP, something to listen to on a quick car trip, yet still provide all of the substance of a fantastic progressive rock or metal record, then this record truly should be one that you reach for. At 20 minutes long, it feels entirely too short, but it also at the same time feels just right. It is so easy to hit the play button, let it roll through, let it repeat itself, and just completely be happy with continuing to rewalk the misty path. The mix, for the most part, is very, very well done. Each instrument has its space, it's able to breathe. The guitars are where I would want them. The bass has that rich midsection. The drums are forward, but they're not overpowering. And the vocals sit right atop of the guitars and dance their deft and sometimes delicate dance through the listener's ears. Absolutely love the mix. There are a couple of complaints that I do have as a listener and as a critic. There are a couple of points where the very delicate falsetto that Soria uses at points for coloring and impact gets a little buried by the drums and the guitars. That's evident on parts of Inner Voices. It's also evident a little bit in parts of Freedom. That said, I absolutely love the minimal amount of vocal processing and vocal effects being done. I also love how the band pick their spots when it comes to using the heavier elements. There are points where this track needs to get darker and more aggressive, and that's where the guitar players pick their points for a pick heavy aggressive chug. There is a single scream on the record, and it's placed so well inside the context of Inner Voices. Other progressive female bands or female fronted bands and bands in general can certainly take notice of the amount of restraint being employed by Needle in the composition of this record. It's beautiful, it's moving, it is ear candy for the listener. And at 20 minutes long, it's just right. So that double-edged complaint of it's only 20 minutes, I wish it was longer, but at the same time, it is 20 minutes, and you get so much out of those 20 minutes. Highly, highly, highly recommend this record to anyone who is looking for a new progressive rock and metal band with incredible vocals, fantastic songwriting, and outstanding musicianship. This is one you should check out. It is available on Bandcamp. It is up on Spotify on Bandcamp. It's available for as little as €4. So if you like it that much, please purchase a copy. Links to the band's social media and Bandcamp page will be in the description below. Massive thank you to my head editor at the Black Planet magazine online, who told me that I had to cover these guys and gal. I have absolutely personally loved this record. Every spend that I've given to it, it is just so easy to enjoy. So don't take my word for it. Go out, give it a listen. And if you enjoy it, please let the band know and give them some love. They are working on new material, so please follow them on Facebook, on their social media. There's also a fantastic live version of Inner Voices that is very, very worth a listen. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this short little EP review. Plan on doing more of these in the future. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. Massive thank you to the band Needle for releasing such a fantastic 4-song EP. As always, I want to thank my law enforcement, military, veterans, and first responders for what you guys do every day. I want to thank all of the subscribers, my Patreons, bands that I get a chance to cover. As always, you guys have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.